Hello, welcome. This is lesson 19 problem set, where you learn how to multiply by multiples of 10 using the place value chart. Let's go. Now we are going to, I'll say facts, you say the whole equation. For example, using the multiples of 10, meaning multiplying with 10. What is 10 times 1? 10 times 2? 10 times 3? 10 times 8. Now, how do they reverse the opposite? I'll say the product. That is a multiple of 10. You say the multiplication fact starting with 10. Whether it's 10 times 2, 10 times 1, 10 times 3. I'll just give you a product. 20 is 10 times what? What about 30? 40. 70. Now let's multiply by different units, for example. Write the multiplication equation on your board, if you have one, or on your notebook. 2 times 3 cats. How many cats are there? 3 times 4 dogs. 4 times 5 pencils. 5 times 6 books. 6 times 7 cars. So how many cars are there all together? Wow, that's a total. 7 times 8 turtles. 8 times 9 chairs. Last but not the least, 9 times 7 flowers. So how many flowers do we have? Now exchange place value disk. Now we are going to make these arrays as a multiplication equation. Say how many ones you have. Keep the last array. Now 3 by 2 ones. How many ones? 3 by 3 ones. 4 by 2 ones. And 5 by 2 ones. Now as you can see here, 10 ones can be exchanged for 1 of what unit? If I have 10 ones, what can I exchange it with? Or what can I exchange it for? That's it. Wow, 10, right? That's the 10. 10 ones can be exchanged for 10. Now let's make an array showing 4 by 5 ones. Say how many ones as a multiplication equation. Now say it again with the answer in units of 10. Exchange 20 ones for 2 tens. Let's see how that goes. Now 4 by 5 ones is 4 times 5, and 4 times 5 is 20. Now let's say this again with the answer in units of 10. That is 2 times 10, or 10 times 2. It is 10 times 2, so how many tens do we have? How many? 2. 10 times 2, right? 2 tens. Now use your disk to show 2 rows of 3 ones. What's 2 rows of 3 ones? And 2 times 3 tens. 2 rows of 3 ones is what? 6 ones. 2 times 3 tens is 6 tens. Same also, 3 times 4 ones and 3 times 4 tens. 3 times 4 ones is what? 12 ones. 3 times 4 tens is what? 12 tens. Now we are going to show 2 times 5 ones on this chart. Ones, remember where ones is? This is ones. This is 1, 2. This is 2 times 5 ones. 2 rows of 5. That's why it's 2 times 5. What will be the answer? 2 times 5 is what? 10. So 10 ones. Next, 2 times 5. Let's correct this. Now this is, question is saying, correct these equations. 2 times 5 ones equals dash. Now remember, this is not the ones place value. This is the ones place value, but this is the tens place value. Let's do some correction. Right? So this is 2 times 5 tens, rather. Okay, this is 2 times 5 tens, which is 10 tens, and this is 2 times 50. Remember, 5 tens is 50, right? So 2 times 50 is 100. Let's say what we show for this. Same, 3 times 6 ones is what? 12, 18, right? 3 times 6 is 18. Now let's go to an application problem. Mia has 152 beads. She uses some to make bracelets. Now there are 80 beads. Remember, she has 152, use some to make bracelets, which we will be very told how many she used to make the bracelets. Now she has 80 beads left after using from 152 beads. If she uses 8 beads for each bracelet, how many bracelets does she make? Let's see that. Now she had 152. After using, she now has 80, which is, so she used what? 152 minus 80, that is 72 beads. That is how many beads she used. Remember, she made 8 beads. 8 beads for each bracelet means what? 72 divided by 8, which is 9. Which means she makes 9 bracelets. She's making 9 bracelets. This comes to the end of today's class. We have come to the end of today's class. Hope you had a good time learning. See you in our next class.